Y'all are here as my witness in case it doesn't work. I'm live over here. How's it looking over there? You go live?
No, I don't have a live
Waiting for it to
yet.
go. Y'all behind the scenes. Y'all see this first.
I'm waiting.
It's like being backstage.
Waiting.
It'll roll. Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
It's pink now, like a Rolling Stones concert. Are we live? Yeah.
I think so.
Oh my God, where is the show?
Welcome to the funniest show in the world, more specifically on Amazon Live. With loads of crafts and cooking, you can follow along. The Fresh and Felicia Show. This is the Fresh and Felicia Show.
Welcome to the Family Unit Fresh and Felicia Cricut Crafting Show. We're here on Amazon, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. So welcome everybody who's watching this today. We're going to talk about making some crafts. But we're going to do it a little bit different than the average person usually does. You know why?
Why?
Because sometimes you make these shirts and you wear them one time. To me, that is a waste of a t-shirt, a perfectly good t-shirt. Which camera am I looking at? It is a waste of a t-shirt, is it not?
It is.
What are you doing? You kept talking over there. Stop it.
I'm checking sound.
Look, I had an interesting, complicated day in my life. You know me. Those of you who know me know my life is complicated.
Did you just come from vacation?
I did. I was in the Carolinas, so I'm starting to talk a little funny. You know, it's funny how you start to talk like these people.
Really, you really do.
Immerse yourself in society. I sound like George Bush a little bit, I think. Somebody told me I looked like Jeff Goldblum at dinner last night. And I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment. He's not a good looking man. Okay. They asked me how the dinosaurs were doing. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not Jeff Goldblum, but I did get a free tequila. So that was
You did. You did.
All right, Felicia, I need to calm down before I tell my story. Can you light a candle or something around here?
Sure.
All right, we're going to go on a little zen here. If you're watching us on Tickety Talk, on FaceTube, on wherever you're watching us, this broadcast originates on Amazon.com. So you can chat with us in real time. And that's the only thing I can see, right? Amazon.com/shop/ is it live?
Yes.
No, wait, what is it?
/live/Fresh and Felicia.
Oh, I'm doing my keyboard. I think I can chat with people all the time. I need to let everybody know where we are in case you need to chat with us. You have to do it on Amazon because I'm going to use my old school clickety-clack keyboard here. It's not the carousel because I forgot to put it in there. I do apologize. Chat. How do you spell chat? Oh my God, I can't type. I'm going to tell you about my day in a second. Live at www.amazon.com. Ooh, what did I just type there? Not common. Live. Amazon.com/live/fresh and Felicia.
You got it.
Did it go? For our friends on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, everybody else watching us on there, you can chat with us live at Amazon.com/live/fresh and Felicia. People on TikTok, you can do that as well. So welcome to the show. I'm glad you're all here today. Those numbers are popping. What's up? There's a lot of people watching this. All right, come on. What are we going to talk about? I'm talking about my complicated day.
Tell us about your complicated day.
Well, let's start crafting first. And as we start crafting, we have some downtime during crafting.
Are you feeling
I can tell you about my complicated.
Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling a little bit of zen up in here, right? It feels nice. It smells good in here. You smell good.
Well, thank you.
I smell good. Remember they did on that TV show? She's like, how do I smell? I'm like, what are you doing? That's gross. All right, so I'm so hot in here. It's always hot during these lives. You can see that I am wearing a shirt with pineapples on it. I'm going to get closer to both the cameras. We have like 3 cameras going on right now. This is my pineapple shirt, ladies and gentlemen. You can see I have pineapples, and I have a little bit of money in my pocket because sometimes Felicia is a serious capitalist. I need to pay her off to get her to do things on the show. So that's how things work. So these pineapples on my shirt, they are not permanent, because I kind of like this shirt, but I don't want to waste it, if you know what I mean. So what I did is had her put some pineapples on my shirt for a special event we went to, because she and I are part of this club where we meet with other couples and we play blackjack. No, it's just, it was a joke. We were on a cruise. If you're out on a cruise, there's loofahs and all kinds of strange things that happen. So we wanted to poke a little fun on that on our other YouTube channel, Cruise Review. So anywho, she made me this shirt as a joke and I walked around. People gave me some dirty looks. It was seriously fun. So that's what this is all about. But I did not waste this shirt. And I'm going to tell you about that in a second. Well, Felicia's going to tell you about that. And with that, I'm going to give you the first $100 to get started.
Ooh, thank you.
Go shopping. All right.
Bonus.
So what are you going to show us how to do with a Cricut machine? Tell us what a Cricut machine is, first of all.
Cricut is an electric
Tell the camera.
die
Don't tell
cutting.
me.
Well, you asked.
I know, but I'm asking for him. 'Cause they can't-
It's an electronic die cutting machine, and there are a variety of versions of it.
What is a die cutting machine?
Well, it's a machine that allows you to cut out shapes, words. You can put on different projects. T-shirts like these pineapples on your shirt. I cut those out on my Cricut Maker.
No way.
I did.
Can I show them the Cricut machine?
Sure.
Wait, how do I do this? Check this out. Oh, I can't show the people. Oh, wait, on Tickety Top, you can see it over here. And some of the other social media platforms, you might not be able to see it. Oh, wait a minute. Watch this. It's magic. I apologize, our friends. We can open this up. This is a Cricut machine right here.
That's a Cricut Maker.
Yeah, this is the most expensive one, right?
This is the Mac Daddy of the Cricut machines. There are 3 different Cricut machines that they have out right now.
And you happen to have all 3. Is there a reason you have all 3 of these machines?
I really only have 2.
Hmm.
Somebody's
You have
sagging
this
over here.
Silhouette.
I have the
You
Cricut
have a
Maker,
brother.
right?
And you have something called Lickety Lock or something coming in the mail made by HTV Ron.
And that's what my people tell me.
How many cutting machines does one person need? And what do?
They
Die cut.
die cut. They cut different things out, like the shapes on your shirt. You really have a stack of bills in your pocket.
Look. Capitalist, I have to pay her $100. Keep going.
I'm gonna be rich
Cost
after
me a
this.
fortune. I hope I don't run out of money. Go ahead.
So it's an electronic die cutting machine, and the Cricut Maker is the biggest of the machines that the Cricut folks make.
Let me ask you this one thing.
Okay.
You ever heard of these things called scissors? They're kind of new.
Do you know how long it would take to cut that pineapple that has hearts and the leaves at the top out with a pair of scissors?
So what's the advantage to having a machine cut for you?
Speed.
Speed and what else?
Speed. The volume that you can cut.
And
It would hurt my hand to sit there with a pair of scissors.
can you cut this level of detail by hand?
You could, but it would take way too long. You could
Probably
do
can't
it.
do. You probably can't cut every part perfectly.
I'm not going to do it.
So it's precision,
It-
right?
Absolutely.
The computer's driving. There's a little computer. There's a little guy inside like, all right, come on, we need to cut these things. And they cut them perfectly every time, or they don't get $100. Is that what happens?
That's right. That's
That's what
right.
I'm saying. Thank you again for checking in. Again, if you want to chat with us, feel free to ask questions. We are on Amazon.com/live/Fresh and Felicia. You can chat with us in real time. I apologize if you're not hearing back from us on the other social media platforms. There's too many. There's Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. So come to Amazon.com/live/Fresh and Felicia. We can chat with you. Go ahead.
So let's talk about the Maker since you've already pulled it up.
Go ahead.
It cuts 300 different types of materials on that machine. And it takes, I think, 12 or 13 different tools, like a knife blade, a rotary. It'll cut chipboard. It'll cut. Okay.
Y'all can't see this on TikTok, can you? But down here in Instagram can't see it
And look
either.
at all those.
Let me show you
Those
something.
are
here.
all the tools.
How do
that
I
we
do
have.
this? I can dual screen it. Look at that. Can I make this big? Oh God, what have I done? What have
Excuse
bless
me.
you? You
Excuse me.
okay?
Yes, thank you.
I'll tell you about my day. What happened here?
Oh,
Can
wait,
I
I'm
switch
still
this?
waiting for that.
I can't do that. All right. So anyway, you see all these tools in here, and you have every tool for the Cricuts ever came out. And
I have every tool for the Cricut Maker. I do.
unbelievable.
Yes.
You are
So you
unbelievable.
can cut fabric, you can cut fabric, you can cut vinyl, you can cut cardstock, you can cut foam, you can cut chipboard, cut cardboard, a wide variety of things that you can do with the Maker. And the Maker is the only one that can do all of those tools.
Can I cut 2-inch bulletproof plexiglass with Cricut Maker?
You're going to struggle with that.
Can I cut titanium sheets?
You're going to struggle with that.
So just really thin, like girly thing.
Yes, real thin.
Not
Real
boy
thin, real thin material, but some of it is thick. I
So
mean,
there's no
chipboard-
laser. in this.
No, there's no laser in this machine. Absolutely not.
That's good.
You can add pens and you can have the machine write. You can do foil. There's quite a few things.
Is it dangerous to use a Cricut machine? Could you get hurt using one?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
If you forced your finger up under that blade, it's probably going to stop working anyway, but you could potentially, changing the blades, you could get hurt changing the blades.
what the devil's going on with TikTok there? I have no idea. There's all kinds of stuff popping. I do apologize. Come on, Amazon.com/live/freshman Felicia. Chat with us in real time over on Amazon. Amazon.com/live/freshman Felicia. We can answer your questions up there. All right. YouTube, we got a couple questions. We'll cover those in a second. And all that stuff. So we've got the Cricut. So you're going to do a couple of projects live on the air, right?
We're going to do one project live on the air, and we're going to talk about some projects that we've done this week.
No, we're doing multiple projects.
We're doing one project live today because that's really all we plan to do.
$400. We do 2 projects.
What's with the stripe in the middle?
That's a stripe. That's the counterfeit legitimacy stripe, ladies and gentlemen. They all have stripes on them.
Oh, but it says what?
Don't worry about that. Go ahead. Let's keep going.
You know what?
Listen,
I think we need to stop.
There's more where that came from.
I'd like to hear about your day for a minute.
We'll talk about my day once we get a little break and we're doing some of
You
these
sure?
projects.
Okay.
But I have had a day. I'm telling you about my day. You know, if strange things in this world happen, they always happen to me. And those who know me can attest to that. You know what I mean?
I hear
Celebrity run-ins, getting bumped up and suites on ships, on cruise ships, and just everything happens to me. I end up on stage. It's just strange. So what have you got here?
All right, so we talked about the Cricut Maker, and it can cut 300 different types of materials. So if you were thinking about opening a business or to try to sell some items, you might want to consider going with the Maker 3.
What can you
Just
make
got-
when you're talking 300 different? What kind of things you can make? What, T-shirts?
Yeah,
T-shirts.
T-shirts,
What else?
signs,
Merch?
T-shirts, signs.
You're a band.
Yep, mugs,
Signs, you said,
signs.
but not big signs, like little signs, right?
Well, no, not necessarily, because they have something called Smart Vinyl, and Smart Vinyl comes in 13-inch wide material by, I'm not even sure how long anymore they make it, but you can do wall words or borders in a room if you wanted to. You can
So
make
you
those
actually could
6
piece
foot.
them together and
You
make pretty big
absolutely
signs.
can make a pretty big sign. Yeah, absolutely.
Man, the sign people are not going to be happy. Actually, the sign people use vinyl cutters,
They
but
do use
much
vinyl.
bigger.
Right.
So this is enabling you to bring it into your home at
Right.
a more affordable price.
Right. So we did your shirt.
Right.
Right. Let me grab something over here.
So signs, merchandise, if you own a company, if you run a sports team, if you're a manager of a sports team, or just an overzealous parent, you can make Brittany is my favorite soccer player. You can put that on a T-shirt. We're going to talk about that because sometimes you only wear these things once, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about.
Right.
So what are these?
So these
things?
are a couple of signs that we made. We used, actually, if you look real closely here, these puzzle pieces are made of
They're
basswood.
wood.
They're basswood.
Wood.
Real thin, soft
Let me
basswood.
bring it up the camera a little
Right.
so y'all can see this.
Yeah, so the Cricut Maker is the only machine that can cut that basswood with the knife blade. So you can make your own customized personal signs, and it's also got vinyl on it in addition to the basswood.
You cut everything on here.
Cut everything on that Cricut
Wood,
Maker.
you cut the
Yeah.
vinyl.
And then we also made this sign here where we cut the
I
vinyl,
love that one.
and then we used broken glass to create the.
I'm gonna take it up to the camera and show you all there. This is really, really pretty. People ask us what kind of camera we're using. It's in our carousel. If you're watching us on Amazon, it is a Sony EV, what is it, a ZV E10? And what a beautiful picture, right? So that is actually real broken glass. And that's such a nice thing. And then she cut the vinyl letters on here. I'm trying to get in front of all the cameras at the same time. It's actually a challenge, okay? So these are neat things that you are able to cut and assemble with the help of the Cricut Maker.
That's right. That's right.
You could do this with any of the Cricut machines, right?
You could do this one with any of the Cricut machines.
How about this one?
That one you have to do with the Cricut Maker because
Or the Silhouette will cut wood too, right?
yes, from a Cricut standpoint, you'd have to use the Maker, but you could use the Brother or the Silhouette machine, which we have behind us, to do the cutting of the thicker materials.
So in other words, Cricut is not the only player in this game.
Cricut is not the only player in this game. Like I said, we've got the Silhouette Cameo 4 right here. It will also do the 300 plus materials, and it will cut the thicker
This thing's
materials.
actually a little heavier.
It is, right?
It's like cheesy plastic. We get some people check in and say, hey,
That's,
everybody.
that's Jennifer.
Jennifer. All right. So, again, you can chat with us in real time on Amazon.com/live/Fresh&Felicia. We were in North Carolina for a week,
We were.
and we're talking fine. We were in Alabama for a week before that, We're talking
Oh,
funny.
we were in Georgia too.
We were in Georgia for a little while, Savannah, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
talking a little funny this week. It kind of sticks with you if you ever been up there.
It really does. You pick it up like that, don't you?
And then we were in the Bahamas, Grand Cayman, and Mexico.
That's
I
right.
don't think people talk like that. I'm not sure, but we didn't pick that up. We're not allowed to do that. So we're not going to do that. So this is the Silhouette, another competitor to the Cricut Maker.
Right.
Just as good, similarly priced, all available for sale on Amazon. We have links to all these things on Amazon if you're watching this live.
That's right. That is right.
All right, what else? So we're doing die cutting, and you're telling us why, some of the things you're making. And you're going to do a project for us, right?
We
Or show
are
us
going
what's
to do a
going on.
project. So that is the Maker 3 right here is the biggest of the Cricut machines.
I'm doing my Vanna thing.
But this is the hummus carry bag for the baby of the Cricut products, which is the Cricut Joy.
Joy.
Yeah.
Those of you who've seen us on Amazon before, we apologize. We talked about this stuff a lot. There's some other channels who haven't seen these things. I'm going to bring this up to the camera too, so you can
Okay.
how small this is.
So this is the Cricut Joy, and she will cut 4.5 inches wide by, if you're using smart vinyl, by about, I think, 12 feet. I could be wrong in the count. But, and she'll cut 50 different types of materials.
Hello,
Where-
my name is Joy.
Where again, the Maker
How are you?
300.
Are you saying something?
All right, go ahead. So this will do 50 things, you said, right?
50 things, yes. There is a middle machine, which I don't have, and that's the Cricut Explorer, and it cuts 100 different
So let me ask you the question we always get. Is the difference between 350 material for most people who are doing this kind of craft? Am I going to really
Yeah.
notice a difference between the Cricut Maker at a higher price point or the Cricut Joy if I'm just making t-shirts, stickers, decals, some small signs, wall words?
The Joy would work fine for you.
It's going to do
If
mostly
you're,
everything you need to
again,
do,
if
right?
you're thinking of doing larger volume, larger quantity, you know, a small business or something, then you probably want to consider getting the Maker 3 because it's got the, for lack of better words, the beefier engine to do the work,
Right on.
right?
So you're going to be able to have more longevity out of this thing. It's faster.
Yes.
The big one. So if you decide you're going to do this for a living,
Yes.
start a small business in one of those stores online that I can't mention.
That's right.
I can
You
mention
probably-
everywhere else, but I
You
can't
probably-
mention on
you
one
would
channel.
probably want to go with Maker 3.
Maker 3, if they're serious about doing it, you're going to do some. If you're doing maybe stuff for an entire sports team, you do 40 shirts, you're probably going to want to do this rather than wait for having that done.
Oh, yeah, maybe. But I mean, this one's small and compact. I mean, really, look how big it is. I'll have.
You
Let me
actually-
measure it. It's about 8 inches wide by about 5 inches.
You actually have this loaded in your SUV, and you're able to do things
Yes,
mobile out of the
Yes.
back of your
out of the
car.
back of the car.
So if you're at a party,
If we're at a party, I would
somebody
take this.
tells a joke or somebody calls somebody a funny nickname, you could theoretically run out to your car with this device.
Yep.
Do you need a computer?
You do. You can use the app on your phone.
If you have
It
an
works.
inverter in your car, that's great. Some of the Jeeps, some of the newer cars have that, or you can use one of these power stations, which you do carry in there. This is like a portable battery power station. All this stuff's on our Amazon carousel. Plug it into here. It's got 3 outlets here. And does this do everything you needed to do?
It does. It does.
So this power station will run this device.
It will run the Cricut Joy, and it will also run my mini press. So if I was making a T-shirt that I wanted to, iron onto it, I could cut the design on my Maker or my Cricut Joy using my phone and the app. There is a
And that
Cricut Joy app, and there is a Cricut Design Space app, and both will work with the Joy. And you could cut it on here, weed it out, meaning you take out the pieces and parts of the design that you don't need,
We're going to do that. on
and
the
then
show,
you
so watch
would
that.
iron this on with
Okay.
your, plug this in from the back of your car, plug this into your,
So a completely mobile setup.
this
You're
is
at a
truly,
party, somebody
this is
tells a joke,
truly-
call somebody a bubblehead, and you just want to do a shirt that says, I'm Bubblehead. You can make that shirt
yes,
in the
Johnny on
back
the
of your
spot,
car.
right there.
How long would that take?
Probably 10 minutes.
That is
I
amazing.
mean, you're not doing any fancy designs, you're just typing in a word, you're sending that word to the Joy to be cut, and then once it's cut, you're simply ironing it on to the shirt.
You see, in the old days, that was impossible to do. You had to find a t-shirt person. It would take a week for them to get back to you.
do have, this
10
is a
minutes, you can have this
major
done.
DIY project. Yes.
That's amazing to me that you can actually have that done in 10 minutes while you're sitting at the party. How funny would that be? Somebody has a nickname, somebody tells a joke, somebody says something, you're celebrating something, happy birthday, Bob.
That's right.
You could have a shirt made in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
from the back of your car or anybody. You can probably bring this into somebody's kitchen too.
You could, you absolutely could.
So this is a surprise if it's out there. You know what I mean? When you're out in your car, they don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Okay. So this is neat too. These little portable power station. This one's actually a solar chargeable one. We'll talk about that on a different line.
Absolutely. This
Are we
is,
going to talk about our hot tub?
we are going to talk about our.
Are we doing a live from our hot tub tomorrow afternoon right here on these channels?
I think we are.
Live from the hot tub.
It is 91 degrees where we are right now, and that hot tub is 104 degrees.
We should do that
right
at
now.
night so we catch people on the left coast.
Maybe.
You know, maybe we should up Seattle, Oregon.
Oregon.
We say Oregon. It's Oregon. You don't say that. Don't make that mistake.
So this case makes the Cricut Joy and the mini press so easily portable, and it's got a nice little zipper compartment where you can store some of your tools, your pens, right here in this case. And make it, so you just carry this one little thing with us. We're actually going to take this with us on one of our future cruises and do stuff Johnny on the spot on the cruise.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So let me tell you, Amazon customers, Prime Day 2023, right around the corner. July 11th and 12th, is it?
That's correct.
And some of these machines may or may not go on sale. We're not privy. We don't know what's going on sale yet on Prime Day. But I can tell you that last year, I did see some of the Cricut machines on special the first day.
Yes, we did. As a matter of fact, I believe the Joy was on a special, and she actually sold out at one point.
They did. That's right. They pulled the plug on it. That's right. So yeah, you want to make sure you get that. I mean, you're going to save a couple of bucks. If it's more important to you to start your craft process right now, by all means, pick it up now.
Absolutely.
But if you want to save a few bucks, you might want to wait till a week or so. So let's keep rocking and rolling. We're talking about crafting using die cutting machines, specifically the Cricut.
Let's talk real fast. That Cricut Joy is in our carousel, and
Right.
it is on sale right now, 22%.
Oh, it's a deal.
It's a
The
deal.
lightning deal?
I don't think it's a lightning deal.
22%
Let me
off.
just check.
It's normally $179 on sale
No,
for
it's not.
$139.
It's not a lightning deal, but it is a deal, and it is $139 right now.
Joy plus digital content, it says there. What about just the Joy itself? It's right there. You just had to click the button. I'm just saying.
139.
Those of you watching this on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, come on over to amazon.com/live/Fresh and Felicia, and you can chat with us in real time.
Look at the price there.
Oh, it's $169 just for the Joy, but if you buy the Joy plus the digital content, it's $139.
Right. So that means that you're getting at 30
More
images,
stuff.
30 images loaded into Design Space for you to use without having to purchase
Well, that's
Cricut
nice.
access.
Yeah, that's nice of them. All right, so there's a nice sale. So keep an eye on that. Again, we are broadcasting live from Amazon. For those of you watching us on the other platforms, you can chat with us in real time and ask questions. Happy to answer them.
Right.
All right, so what else do we have here? What else are we talking? We're going to do a couple projects,
We
show
are.
people how easy it is.
We are going to do a couple of projects, but let's talk about some of the things that we have done this past week.
Okay.
All right.
We've been doing shorts on some of our social media platforms to show people how easy it is to do some of these things. These are 1-minute videos that show the entire process, soup to nuts, on how easy it is to use one of these machines. What do you got?
So one of the things we've been playing with are stickers. So we've got this is in our carousel, this premium vinyl sticker paper, and we've been making stickers. We just got into pickleball.
Really? How's
Really?
that working out for you?
Got a little bit of an arm injury, but whatever. But we made a whole bunch of different stickers using this paper and the Maker 3.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty easy to use. This stuff is water resistant, and I've got it stuck on my water bottle here. And stickers or permanent vinyl that you put onto glass, like this one here, probably shouldn't be run through the dishwasher, but hand washed.
Mhm.
And you can see this one, if you were showed up close, you can see that it's kind of got some marks and some fading on it already. It's not been laminated. It is just straight up the vinyl to see how the vinyl performed.
So this is vinyl, you said?
Yeah, that is just, no, that is, it's vinyl sticker paper.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's sticker paper. And if I were to take it, I
Now,
could
vinyl
actually,
sticker paper is essentially still paper.
still
right?
paper. Yep, so I could take the sticker right here. Let me grab a different one. I have a whole bunch here.
So there's a difference between stickers and decals, or some people say they're the same thing.
Right.
But
Right, so this is the same exact sticker, just a different color for the ball. And it is made of the same paper we used here.
sticker paper.
And sticker paper, and I could easily just, the backing is on here, but I could easily rip it off,
Okay.
right? And
So
there
that's
it is.
different. So the decals, the
The
vinyl.
vinyl is gonna be harder.
To tear.
to tear.
Lasts a little longer, has a little more stickiness.
Right, vinyl, if I were to cut this exact same design using two colors, black and green, on my vinyl paper, it would be a whole lot harder for me to rivet. Right, it's more durable if you do it this way, all right?
More permanent,
More
you're saying?
permanent, more permanent.
You want to put it on the back of a car or something,
Right.
you want it to last forever.
I would do it with the vinyl, permanent vinyl, okay? And this one is the same exact thing, but with a purple ball on it. And this one I use some clear holographic laminate to kind of help give it a little bit more waterproof protection.
Mm-hmm.
And the same thing we did with this one is what we used laminate to
That's
kind
nice
of
and
cover
shiny,
it.
I
It's
like
more
that.
shiny, yeah, than say this one here,
Gotcha.
right? So that's what stickers are about.
See,
And
the cool thing about the stickers, now when you cut this vinyl, you're kind of limited to colors, aren't you?
you are, right? So we
'Cause you have
design,
to cut the vinyl, and most of the vinyl is one color.
right, so I designed these or pulled these into the Cricut Design Space, and then I sent them to my printer, so I have a plethora of colors that could come through. And then I simply took that sheet of vinyl after it printed, put it into the maker, and the maker cut around the design. So it's got a perfect cut. I didn't hand cut any of this stuff.
Okay, good.
Who's got time for that? So
You can see it's a nice even cut.
It's a
too. It
nice
looks like
even
a
cut.
professional sticker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the benefit of doing stickers and using the sticker paper is that you can send it to the printer and get a wide variety of colors out of it. Gradients too, where like our logo does not look right there, but like our logo
Now,
with
it's
gradients.
twisting through the thing
Yeah.
here, but you can see it's got gradients, which is a mixture of colors, which you can't do
You
with
can't do it
vinyl.
vinyl.
Vinyl is one and done. You cut the color you need, and that's it. With some comments over here on Amazon. Watching us on Amazon, you can chat with us in real time as people are throwing stuff this up. Rising sun in the house. A twin cousin? Yes, my name is Jeff Goldblum-ish, as I've been told yesterday. And we were in the South, so something happened to us. I think we had a problem that changed us. I don't know, but I'm still Tim. You're still Felicia, as far as we know. Did they change my name to Bubba or something?
Bubba.
Right there, I had that shrimp. It was I met Forrest Gump. That was an interesting meeting too. I guess my life is so complicated. I'm gonna tell you about the day I had a little bit later today. It's just my day. Every day.
Every day.
Adventure.
Every day.
You know what I mean?
So let's talk about another thing we did was with the pineapples on your shirt. That is made, we didn't want to mess up and completely ruin this nice shirt.
I
So,
have to pay her. Keep her honest.
we cut pineapples out of permanent vinyl and then stuck them on the shirt.
Right on.
Okay. So we did that this week as well with another shirt here, kind of to illustrate this, because we kind of like this one. He doesn't wear it very often for props, more or less. But this t-shirt we cut out this week, right? 4th of July is coming up, so we made this 4th of July t-shirt. But 4th of July is kind of a one and done, right? When the day
It's
is
not
over,
a shirt.
I'm probably not going to wear that shirt too many more
Right.
times.
You want to wear this
4th of
all
July.
year, right? 4th of July is one day.
Let me come up there. See
And
that.
this is a beautiful shirt, right?
Right.
Why would you just want to wear it once and then never wear it again? It's kind of awkward, right?
Hold it up. Oh, no, hold it up. Hold it up. Right? So instead of doing permanent or iron-on material, we made this also.
Because iron-on is permanent, right? It doesn't
Right.
come off.
Iron-on is permanent. It can come off with some finagling, but it is more permanent.
Okay.
So we did this here with 3 different colors of vinyl, white, red, and blue, obviously here. But we did it as
What?
a sticker using permanent vinyl.
That's interesting.
Right,
Now,
so
will
the
this
shirt-
last all day?
Yeah, it would last all day.
I could put this on my shirt right now,
Sure.
and it would last all day.
Sure.
Really? How about your shirt? So you
There
can
you go.
wear this shirt on the
go
4th
back
of
here.
July, and then when you're done with it, you can just take your shirt back and make another shirt or
That's right.
something,
Right.
either with a temporary thing or.
You can see this is still sticky. I just stuck it on my shirt. It's not going anywhere.
No, this is
Okay.
vinyl, so this is kind of what they
Oh.
use for decals. I'm
Right.
gonna say that I think that the adhesive on vinyl is stronger than on sticker paper.
Could be right.
Stronger and more durable
Yeah.
than you're gonna find on typical sticker paper. So it's gonna last longer, but that gives you the flexibility of putting it on things and taking them off, like
Right.
t-shirts. and
Exactly.
clothes.
Yeah.
You can even put this on your car and then take it off, couldn't you?
And when we peeled that off of this red shirt, it didn't harm the shirt whatsoever. It
So you
looks
can use
exactly.
this shirt again.
Use it over and over and over again.
So we were talking about if you're at a party, you're at an event, you're at a sporting game, and little Sharon just scored 15 goals. You can put number 15, Sharon 15, make that in the back of your SUV.
Yeah.
And you got a Sharon shirt in 10 minutes, you said.
Yeah.
And how excited would she be to see that shirt?
That's right.
Of course, you're never going to wear that again, so why waste a t-shirt? These shirts can be upwards of $10, right?
That's right.
These are nice shirts.
So we then took another shirt, right? So
Mhm.
this was with permanent vinyl.
Oh, this
is
one.
a decal. So this one is another shirt we made this week. And we did this one with regular iron-on material. This is iron-on. It's not
So
peeling
this
off.
is permanent.
This is permanent.
You can
It's
wash
here.
this.
I can throw this in the wash machine. They say the vinyl will last up to 50 washes. It works great, right? So this is not, I'm not going to be able to peel this off like I am able to peel this one off,
I
right?
see.
Okay,
Let me
so-
try.
So we did that one. But then we wanted to do another
Can't
one.
do it, Felicia.
Then we wanted to do another one. We wanted to give it to a friend. Again, we've been playing pickleball.
How much did you make today?
So we've been playing pickleball. And the rules in the pickleball game, say that you can't do certain things. And, well, we decided to make our friend a shirt, right?
Oh, friend. She uses that loosely.
Right?
All right, so if y'all familiar with pickleball? Pickleball is a difficult game. A lot of older people play it. Why? Because it's a much smaller course. Consider it like a cross between tennis and ping pong. Okay? And a lot of older people play it because they don't have to run as far. They don't have to move as much. And a lot of the games done in something called a kitchen, which is like a little tiny ping pong table. They actually use a wiffle ball. It's a plastic wiffle ball and these tiny little paddles. And they stand in the kitchen. They hardly need to move. They do something called dinking. Is that most of your games play dinking in the kitchen. I know that sounds dirty, but there's actually, if you Google it,
It's a thing.
it makes a lot of
It's a
sense.
real
It's
thing.
actually a thing. So there's this guy who thinks he's the best pickleballer on earth. And he does these curved serves that are really actually illegal, technically illegal as of
It's
January
on
1st,
shirt.
according to the official pickleball rules.
That's right.
So she made this shirt for, he was so mad when he saw this. No spin serves. Official 2023 USAPA Rule 4. She even outlined the rule number from the rule book, the official rule book. Look at that. So she gave this shirt to him, and I'm going to show you the video on our channels. Maybe we'll put that up there tomorrow. But I'll tell you what, he was so mad. He turns bright red because she put this in his face. Because you should not be doing spin serves. It's not fair, and it's against the rules.
All right, so come back here.
Go ahead.
So it was kind of a joke to do this,
He did give it back to us. There's another story behind that, too.
but it is made also with permanent vinyl
Because you knew he wasn't going to wear this shirt there. You know what I mean?
That
So
we
we
could-
called him up and told him,
Right.
hey, this is
that
it.
we can peel off.
And he actually laughed about it on the way. He realized it. He did it.
So we could peel off. The whole thing is just vinyl. I could peel
So
off.
we
And the
didn't
shirt
waste
is
the
not
shirt.
harmed. And we didn't waste the shirt, just like we
So
did.
this
the
is
red
an
one.
example of one of those jokes, one of those fun
Right.
things you can do with vinyl, but you don't destroy a t-shirt. You still made a t-shirt. You made your impression. Everybody had a big laugh. Or him, he got a big little red, and then he laughed afterwards.
And to your question a little while ago
Mhm.
about the size of stuff and what you can make on the Joy
Mhm.
versus the Maker, all three of these shirts were made on the Joy.
Oh, wow.
All three of them are on the Joy.
They look like a lot bigger than the Joy can produce, but
But
you
they're
can
in
split it up.
exactly. So with this one right here, I cut the soft serve get your ice cream as one cut. I did the if you want A as another cut, and then obviously the yellow is a separate one. So all of this can be done on the Joy. You just got to do it in little bit of pieces.
If you're looking for instructional videos on how to do this, Felicia has some of the most popular ones on YouTube on her Family Unit channel, @FamilyUnit, and it will teach you everything you need to know. After you buy these things from Amazon, go look on her and subscribe to Family Unit. You can see it up here. It's @FamilyUnit on YouTube, and she will give you instructional videos. Some of those have 1 million views on them. So people are so happy with how she explains things. So we're actually going to do one here, a little demonstration live on these channels right
That's right. That's right.
What are we
Here.
doing?
Show this. Show what we made with this. This
All
was
right,
clever.
on some of our upcoming lives, what the heck happened here? Why is this in my face? Sorry about that. So on some of our upcoming lives, we're going to show you, well, I'm not going to, I don't know anything. Felicia's going to show me how to make these things. And this is a real neat box that we actually gave to my son for graduation. This is a different one. We made a second one. We'll show you how to do this. There's not real money here. It's the fake money I'm giving Felicia right now. but it's a in case of emergency break glass. So this is acetate, so you can't break it, which is held on with Velcro. So you pull this off like that. Am I all the cameras now? You take this off, and then they try to take the money out, which is the funny part. And when they do that, underneath there is a message. Look at that. How cool is that? So this is now a piece of art. It's an artistic keepsake. Felicia, is that what you would call this thing?
That's what I would call
Am I on both cameras now? The next chapter of your story begins here. So you can do this for weddings, for graduations, for retirements, for birthdays. Some people, there's actually $1,000 on here, but it's $1,000 of fake money. But you wouldn't want to do that at a real party, because if you leave it on the table, somebody walks out with it, that's going to create a whole mess. It could ruin friendships, you know what I mean? So you don't want to do that. So this is fake money on here. But we actually gave real money in the amount that was on here, in the form of a check afterwards, but it's kind of neat because he actually has this hanging on the wall just like that. And when he gets tired of the money, he can take it out and you can see the keepsake behind it. That's right. So it's such a neat kind of gift, right? It's like a little shadow box. And Felicia will show you how to make that right here on our social media channels, including Amazon Live. We're going to do it on Amazon Live too. So this is really neat. It looks like glass, right? A lot of people will make these with glass.
Yeah, they will.
And people will break the glass to get inside of them, and that's going to get their hands cut and all kinds of, you don't want that. So the acetate, she'll show you exactly what you need, how that all works on a future live. That's a great idea. So you need to hit that like button, mash that follow, mash that subscribe, depending on wherever you are, that like button, and show us some love so you can come back here and get notified whenever we come back on with these fantastic project ideas.
That's right, Bob.
We'll talk about some other stuff upcoming too at the end of this show.
Okay.
All right, show me what you're going to make today.
All
What
right.
are we going to do?
We're going to make a sign for our dog.
Oh, Lord. Here it comes.
We'll make a sign for our dog. So, 4th of July is around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Does your dog like fireworks?
Most small dogs do not like fireworks. My dog cowers and she hides, and he probably had the same situation. Where
We don't even go out for fireworks.
We don't.
We stay home.
We stay home because the dog freaks
We
out.
turn the TV up. We go in
That's
the
right.
bedroom. We shut the doors.
Cover her ears when it gets
Turn the
crazy around that
TV
time.
up, and as loud as we can. Keep it on with the fan and the
A lot of
everything.
ambient white
A
noise.
lot of white noise, so she doesn't hear anything. Because it scares her. She doesn't rest at all. So we.
We're kind of anti-firework. I mean, I like to see them, like in a controlled, like if I go to Disney World or if I would go to a ballpark or something, it's kind of nice. But people just shooting them off in the neighborhood, it just scares the dogs. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry if you're a pyromaniac and you like to do that stuff and blow stuff up. You're scaring my dog, okay?
So let's go ahead and make one. Can you turn the power button on the maker? Is it plugged in? Since we
I
just
don't know.
Since we just got back from
Let's
our
see.
trip.
Look at that magic. All right, I'm gonna try
Everything
to.
we're using is in the
Oh
carousel.
my God, what happened here? I'm gonna try to dual camera this thing.
Okay.
Now, I apologize for our friends out there on Tickety Talk, whatever they call that thing, and Instagram. I only have cameras over here, but I can't integrate because they won't integrate with this system. So I'm gonna try to do a split screen here. Y'all can see it, but you can't see the overhead like we're showing here. Look at that. That's a neat picture, isn't it?
All right, so we're just going to make a temporary sign for the dog.
Go ahead.
So we're going to take 110-pound weight white cardstock, add it to our mat, and run that through the machine with the design that I've already got created. Give me 1 second.
How do I make that full screen?
I don't know what you got
I
going
don't know how
there.
to do that here. Can I make that? Solo layout. Wait, watch this. Oh, there, look at that.
Look at your
Wow.
snappy little keyboard there. That is nice.
Ooh, that is a nice little keyboard.
So go ahead and hit the flashing arrows.
Flashing arrows. Y'all see that here? Tickety Talk. I don't know if you can see that. Instagram, apologize. On Amazon Live and YouTube, everybody else is seeing this here.
Can I have that pink one?
You can have this pink vinyl, ladies and gentlemen. We are using the Cool Co AI cameras. We could not find put the carousel on Amazon. Apologize for that.
All right, go ahead and hit the
I gotta hit
arrow.
the play button.
Yep,
It's like a CD player.
it is.
Will music start playing?
No.
Since we're on TikTok and Instagram, do we have to do a dance? Let's do our cricket dance. Ready? Do you like it? Do you like my dance?
This is my life, guys.
What do you mean? I'm gonna tell you about the day I had in a moment. I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to ruin it right now.
All right,
Right now we are cutting.
Hang on, we're gonna cut. Go ahead and hit the unload the arrows.
Unload arrows. I'm gonna hit the unload arrow. This just seems pretty easy, right?
Right, it's pretty quick.
Now you're controlling this from a computer, right?
Yes, I'm Bluetooth to the machine. I've turned my mat upside down to remove my cardstock. And here is my little sign, and I've got 2 holes in the corners. See it this way better? Right, it's a little 4x6 sign. Just
Look
a-
at this split
just a
screen. We like real movie stars.
just a rectangle with a couple holes, and that's where we're gonna feed our string.
It looked like a little license plate.
There you go.
Does your dog need a license plate in this state?
Aw. All right, and then I'm looking in Design Space at my screen to know how big to cut the words that we're going to use. So I'm
I
gonna-
don't want to reveal this yet. Once y'all see it when it comes out, we're going to show you Design Space, but she has a bunch of videos. Felicia has a bunch of videos on her social media channels that show you how to use Design Space, which can be kind of complicated and daunting for a beginner, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a little problem at first, right?
Yeah,
But you
learning
figured it out.
curve.
But she started teaching at some of the big box hobby stores, and she seemed to be a specialist. So she said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I disagree with you.
So I just used my Cricut trimmer to cut my vinyl down.
Let me
to
slow down
size.
for a second,
Sure.
if I may.
Go ahead, Bob.
There are 100 different types of vinyl.
There it
Big
is.
vinyl. You do have to use Cricut vinyl with a Cricut machine, or can I use Tech Wrap, HTV Ron? What can I
You
use?
can use any vinyl. It doesn't matter what it is. Tech Wrap, HTV Ron. There's a gazillion Oracle. There's a gazillion out there.
Part of this live sponsored by Tech Wrap. Thank you to our friends at Tech Wrap for sending us vinyl. All right, so we're putting that in there. I got that out of the way, right? I love
That's
Tech Wrap.
that's
Tech Wrap. Do you think Tech Wrap vinyl is better or easier to use than Cricut sometimes?
I do. And I really like their chrome vinyl that they've recently sent us, and I'm excited to play with it. So while we're looking at that, I'm gonna go ahead and load my mat with my vinyl already cut, so the cutting process can start.
Shh, look at this Tech Wrap. This is
Beautiful.
amazing, isn't it? Look, there's so many colors here. I'm gonna show you some of the colors. Okay, good. I had to do my Tech Wrap prop.
I know you do. I
You were
appreciate
talking
you.
over me.
I appreciate you.
I had to do that.
Go ahead.
That's so cute.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut.
Go ahead.
It's not gonna take very long to cut. It's just 3 simple words.
Will people be able to see I love you? Is that what it is?
No.
Because I love
We're making a sign for the dog.
Felicia. Will you marry me? This live right here on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon Live. Will you marry me? Oh, wrong hand. Will you? Oh, sugar, you're already
We're
married.
already married, Fresh.
You're already married, someone? What'd you call me? Did you just call me your husband's name? I'm Jeff Goldblumish. All right, so we're cutting this thing here. It's cutting the letters out. And I'm going to tell you about my day in a minute. Did I have a day or what?
You had that.
We ran into some people, some big box stores I did not want to run into. And the last place we stopped, the third place, was the most unpleasant surprise. You shared that experience with me right before we came on air.
I did.
How you doing right now?
I'm doing fine.
I'm just saying. It was bad. It was a bad day.
I'm fine.
All right, so we're cutting this thing. Should I tell them about my day now?
I want you to tell them about your day while we're waiting for this to finish.
Listen, first thing I did, I walked to this big box store, begins with the letter C. Can't tell you what it is. I'm not allowed to mention that on certain social channels. Big C ends with O. C-O. You know what I'm talking about? They got gas stations, everything. So I walk inside there, and I'm doing my little shop. I need to pick up a couple things. And there's this kid sitting at this stand giving this kitty drink out. This little kitty lemony lime, little juicy juice drink, you know what I'm saying? And I walked up to him and said, I would like to sample. He's giving all these kids samples. I would like to sample your kitty juicy juice little drink. He goes, no. I said, what do you mean? No, I can't try your juicy juice little drink. He's like, no, I can't give it to adults. I just got to give it to children. I said, what if I'm a parent and I'm considering buying your juicy juice for my child? He says, sorry, it's the rules. I can't give it to adults. I was about to jump over there like a rabbit squirrel and just take one of those juicy juices from him, but I would have ended up in the slammer. I didn't want to do that. He was so mean to me. I said, man. So that was the beginning of my day. I couldn't get no juicy. I was so thirsty. I was parched. Do you know what I'm saying? Were you parched?
I was parched.
All right, before you do that,
Go
should I
ahead.
tell them part 2 of my story?
Go ahead. I'm just going to move over here.
So we went into the next store. We went to a big box store that sells home improvement stuff. It begins with H and ends with T. You know what I'm saying? So I walk in there. Who do I run into? My ex-wife's boyfriend is in there, okay? And I'm like, all right, this guy's a jerk, but I'm going to try to make nice with him. I'm like, all right, man, how are you doing? He's like, oh, hey, how's the house going and everything? You know, we're doing some small talk and everything. And he's telling me my son likes to eat over his house all the time. I was like, my son don't want to eat over my house. Why is he eating at your house? Because, you know, mom's playing that game with that boyfriend. So he got kind of nasty. We started exchanging words. My voice got a little bit high, and then Felicia had to pull me out of that situation. I was about to call him some names he did not want to be called. All right, so that ended, and then we decided, all right, I'm going to go calm down and go to lunch. This is my day, okay? My day, like every day is like this. So we went to our little favorite Japanese cook them in front of me restaurant. They go chop chop and they throw shrimp at us. So we went on there and we had our usual thing we usually get. They had a lunch special, but I didn't know it came with a special sauce that is representative of something you do for colonoscopy prep. Because when I got home, both me and you, right? Am I lying? We came home. We are so clean right now. We could be examined properly. It worked better than any colonoscopy prep I've ever had. I'll tell you what, I'm so empty. I feel like I'm 10 pounds lighter right now. And right before we came on air with this show, it was still going through us. So they probably gave us a little extra sauce with whatever we was eating at that restaurant. I won't go back there for a long time. This is my day, ladies and gentlemen. Hoping your day was a lot better. I just want to do that. We're fun on Tim Felicia and that family anywhere. If you're watching us on the other social media channels on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, come over to Amazon.com/live. Amazon.com/live/Fresh and Felicia. You can chat with us in real time. Tell us about your day. Do you have a day like mine?
I have a day like yours. Literally.
Okay, go ahead. What are you doing here? I love what you're doing.
So while he was telling his story, I simply used my weeding.
Hold on, I'm gonna move this camera. We got a split
there you
screen.
go.
Oh wait, can I turn it around?
I used my weeding tool to weed
You
out.
see what I did there, Watch?
I see that.
Hold on.
To weed out the pieces and parts that I didn't need, and I can discard this part now. I don't need that. Would you stop? And then I've got some transfer tape here, and I'm going to remove my vinyl with my transfer tape.
I see what you did there. Where is that dog? I have to go scoop up the dog.
Oh, she might be in bed. Literally.
Why is there a bed in my studio? People start talking about it. What kind of business you mind here?
All right, so he's going to find the dog, and I'm just going to peel back. It's easier sometimes to remove the vinyl from your mat and tip it over upside down and peel it backwards this way, okay? So now I have my words on my transfer tape, and I'm going to take my, didn't have any wood today, but I've got this piece of cardstock we just cut, and I'm going to apply this here. And as I think about it, I'm afraid that the transfer tape is going to stick too much to the cardstock, but we're going to give it a whirl anyway. So Fresh, or Tim, or whoever he is today, rowdy as he is, ran to get the dog, and I'm going to peel back my transfer tape, and this 110-pound white cardstock is not affected whatsoever by my transfer tape as I'm removing it from the vinyl. So this piece of transfer tape is a 4x6 piece of transfer tape I just cut. It's HTV Ront transfer tape, and I've used it once, but I can use it again. So I'm just going to stick it to the corner of my desk and let it hang down. So the next project I need, I can reuse that. So here's my little sign, Puppies Against Fireworks. I also have this satin cord, and I'm going to cut it 20 inches long. Grab my scissors real quick and cut this 20 inches long. And then I have these little caps. These are in the carousel as well. And I'm going to feed one end through the outer portion of the cap. And I'm going to tie it off in a knot. What are you doing? Hey, be careful. And what you doing? And then when I've got it through the end, I'm just going to put a knot in the end like this. Take it all the way to the tip, like so. So I have very little bit hanging off the end, and then pull it back through. So all the cord is stuck inside the little hole on the outside. Now I'm good. And I'm going to do the same thing. I don't know what he just did with the other one. Twist it and feed it back through the hole. Tie another knot. And Fresh is going to move the maker out of the way for me, as well as the mat, so that Emma doesn't get stuck. Just close it up and move it to the side. And put the mat behind us.
That's what, you're like fly paper.
Now I did that backwards. I should have fed my cord through here first, but that's okay. I made my holes just big enough. Feed this through the holes with my cord. And now I have a little sign that we made.
People on Instagram, TikTok.
A little sign here. See that? And bring Emma over. Come here, Emma. Come here, baby. Oh, hang on. Come here. Sit up. And we're going to just sit up. You're a model. Look at you. I'm
Model.
going to snap that on, Emma, and turn her around.
All right.
And there she is with
Oh
her
my
sign.
God.
It
she
says
looks
puppies
good.
against fireworks.
Look at that. Look
She
up at the
doesn't
camera
like
up
them.
here.
Emma, look at her.
Up here.
She does not like to.
Oh, we
She doesn't
don't
like cameras.
that, right? You take some pictures with your camera. Go ahead on the other side. Take some pictures. This is adorable. Go that way. Y'all can take some pictures too if you want. Go ahead. Take some screenshots.
Emma.
Let's stand up. Stand
Emma,
up.
look at
Show
you.
it up to your head. Yeah, look up.
Emma, look at Emma.
Look at mommy. Look at mommy. Come on. Do you like fireworks, Emma? You don't like them?
So there
You
you
don't
go.
like that sign?
She don't like that sign.
You don't like that sign?
I'm gonna close that candle up.
This is adorable. Look
Isn't
at
that
her.
cute?
This is the national spokesperson for Puppies Against Fireworks. Show them how much you hate fireworks. Look at that's the most. And how quick did you do that? Just like less than a half hour, right?
Right. Oh,
Soup to nuts.
no, there was nothing to it. I mean, it was really grabbing a shape and design space, cutting a couple of holes in it for the cord to fit
More
through,
money.
and some vinyl. It's easy. And there, Emma's got her
Take it
sign
off.
because nobody likes. Dogs
ahead.
don't like fireworks.
Do you like fireworks, Emma?
So
Emma doll? Do you like fireworks?
we can actually see them from our windows outside of the house.
It is. It's
They're about a mile away.
How's this come off? Does it come off?
Yeah, just pops. Just pop these.
Where did you get that little thing?
pop
Those are
these
neat.
things? They're on Amazon, and you just
They're called little poppy
I
things.
forget the exact name of them. I knew you were going to ask that question.
That's cool.
Yeah, so there you go. A little quick sign that you can make using. You can
Roll
make
that.
this with your Maker, your Joy, your Explorer, whatever machine, your Silhouette, your Brother, whatever machine you have, you can make that. What are you doing to her?
She's trying to eat it.
Aww.
So that is how easily you can make things with these die cutting machines.
That easy, right? I mean,
It's
there's
amazing.
nothing to it.
There is really nothing. It's so easy for you. I love that you can do these things.
Exactly.
All right, so we did that. We showed you a couple shirts we made. Now, make sure that you like all of our stuff because we're coming out with new videos almost every day now, daily, right?
Well, we're trying. We're trying.
You can follow us on Amazon Live when we post videos up there. On TikTok, you do Instagram, Facebook. Where else? Face Talk.
Face talk.
You face, your face, all that stuff. What are some of the other stuff we're going to work on next live?
Well, we did. I think we might have actually done this on a live.
We can do
But
this
we can do this again. We love it. We love this
Let me
one.
bring this up to the camera and show
It's
you.
my
So you
favorite.
started playing with
I
rhinestones.
love rhinestones.
Tell me about this project. It's
That
hard
is-
to do? Look
No,
how
that is
sparkly.
not hard to do. That is with some hot fix rhinestones
Look at
that we cut on the Maker.
Look how sparkly. I love
Right?
sparkly things. I'm not going to lie.
And
I'm going to wear this shirt.
we actually have a trick when we're working with rhinestones, and we'll show you that trick on an upcoming live.
Okay.
We'll do another rhinestone
Like that.
live.
I would love to
That
do
was
that.
a lot
I think
of
a lot
fun.
of people, would y'all like to see
We
that?
like the rhinestones a lot.
Rhinestones are really pretty. Now, they said you couldn't do a lot of rhinestones with cricket. Brother was the specialist for that. But
You can't really design easily and fast rhinestone patterns
with cricket.
with Cricut.
But
But you can with Silhouette, and you can use the Silhouette software, Silhouette Studio Business Edition, and export out the design that you created in Silhouette Studio as an SVG file, and then load that SVG file
so
into
you will
Cricut
show
Design
people
Space.
how to do
And
that.
we will show people how to do that. Absolutely, right?
That's
That's
the great about this project. This is really interesting because we just put a new bedroom together because we have a whole bunch of people staying with us. We turned our 5-bedroom house into like a 6-bedroom now.
So this is I believe this is a 20 by 20 or 18 by 18 size pillow, throw pillow, with a plain cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually going to iron on design onto this. Actually, I was going to give it as a gift for Christmas. So
No, it's going in that bedroom now because we need some help in there.
we do need some help in there. So we'll figure something out.
We'll get more for Christmas.
We can do that.
Christmas is many months away.
It is.
But it's never too soon
You
to
cannot
start
start
thinking
too
about
soon when
Christmas,
you're
right?
making stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, and then we'll do a whole show around tech wrap, coming up soon. And I just got, hold on, let me grab it for you.
What are you grabbing right now?
I
I'm gonna
just,
tell you about yesterday in a minute if y'all don't. I remember tomorrow on Amazon Live and our Facebook and Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, InstaTube, we're gonna do a live broadcast from our new Coleman Salute Spa hot tub.
which I will tag right now in the carousel.
And it's on sale.
35% off.
I'll tell you what,
Right now.
we went to look for hot tubs and they are priced insane, $15,000. I mean, this thing was nice. It looked like a boat. It had speakers in it. It had lights
It
in
was
it.
beautiful. But
It was nice. Sat like 6 to 8 people in there. Real curved fiberglass. But you got to hire an electrician. You got a 220. You got some plumbing. You got the chemicals. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to use it that much. You know what I mean? A couple times a year. So the inflatable spas caught our attention on the last Prime Day. They typically go on sale. We're actually going to do an Amazon Live on Prime Day from our Coleman Salute Spa. So we got one delivered the other day, and we set it up in a couple of hours, and we went in it last night.
we did.
And we're going to do a live from inside our Salute Spa and talk about that at some point tomorrow. So make sure you hit that follow button if you're on Amazon or subscribe because we'll be on all the other social media
It's
channels.
pretty- I'll admit it's pretty nice.
It is nice.
I didn't think it was going to be as big as it was, but
Yeah.
it was very nice.
It's
Love
not, and it heated up to 104 degrees. Now it takes a while. It's small,
It
and it's
did.
not as feature packed as a $15,000. But I could buy what 40 of these for $15,000. Okay, 40 Salute Spas for everybody in my neighborhood, and still have some change left over. My math is not that good, but you can put on tax and everything.
So another crafting project we're going to do is we're going to play with glow in the dark 3D puff vinyl,
Oh, I want to do that. That'd be fun.
right?
Now, can I put that on my light switches like you've done here?
3D puff vinyl? No, you're not going to want to do that.
Could you iron it on the sheet before removing it and then attach the adhesive to those buttons? Because that'd be cool to have tactile.
You could, yeah.
We should
You
try
could do
something like
something
this and
like
wear it
that.
like that.
You could do
What do
that
you typically use
That's actually a
3D
good
puff
idea.
transfer vinyl
on a
for?
shirt.
What does puff vinyl do?
It raises it, gives it dimensionality.
Oh, that is excellent and exciting at the same time. I'm still sitting.
I
in
lost my accent, but you seem to
Yeah,
have
I
kept
still
yours.
kept mine.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
I'm
it.
impressed.
I'm a professional. I do this for a living. Go ahead.
So anyway, we'll do this on a future live.
That'll be exciting. I can't wait to see some of the things you come up with here. Very excited. I understand you're going to make tattoo templates for me too.
Oh, we
And then
can
we're
do
going to
that.
spray paint henna tattoos
can
on
do
my
that.
body live
We
here
can do that.
on Amazon. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to get a sleeve. And she's going to do up my whole sleeve. And then I'm going to go to the bar and try to pick up chicks. So that is how that's going to go. Oh, what is this? This is a dog cleaner.
No, come here, Emma.
Now, after you do crafts,
Now she doesn't want to go. I got it.
after you do crafts, you got to clean up your mess, okay? And these people have just sent us this lovely vacuum cleaner. It's Bee Life. And thank you to our friends at Bee Life for sending this to us because this makes our cleanup so much easier. So it's got a rechargeable battery on it. You just press this button and it pops off. It charged in about less than an hour, right? And you hit this button on here and it turns it on. Watch. Suck and cut! You're sucking my will to live! It doesn't cut, but, and it has a little battery indicator on the back, and you can change the level of suction by pressing that button. What's really neat, there's no on and off button. The trigger turns it on. That's pretty cool.
It's
Right?
pretty cool.
It comes with this cool little extension. I think it goes in this one, right? Yeah, little thing on there. And it has a floor attachment too, which is very, very nice, which turns and does floors. Got a little beater bar, a little light on the front of it, right?
Yep.
All this for a fraction of the price of what some of the big name ones, like the Shark, is very expensive. How much is this? This is on carousel?
This is in the carousel.
I think this is on sale, too.
It is on sale.
It comes with a wall holder too, so it sits down like that on the wall. So when you need it, you just pop it up and you're good to go.
It is.
Very nice little
It's
bit.
on sale. It's 27% off today, but there's also a $30 coupon. I'm pretty sure you check.
That takes it under $100 for a cordless vacuum cleaner.
It's a nice one.
This is nice. Comes with a couple of different attachments too. It has a little attachment on the front that you can do a brush. Is that up
It's downstairs.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think we
Bring it
grabbed
up
that
there.
one.
It's got a little brush in there so you can get in the corners. You know what I like to use these for? Getting up in the corner, getting them spiders.
Yep.
Oh, I'm like the spider killer in this household because nobody else will do it. I have to do everything right here. So it does that too, which is real nice. It's not a wet vac, but it does everything you need it to do. This is a very nice little vacuum cleaner. Again, it comes with the holdy-doldy too. BeLife, our friends, thank you, BeLife, for sending this to us for promotional consideration. Very happy with it. It becomes part of our permanent cleanup.
It does.
I like to clean up little paper pieces. Matter of fact, there's little paper pieces right here. You like to take this thing off and just do like a little handheld,
I
don't
do.
you?
As a matter of fact, I took the long pole off and I put the
beater bar on.
right here, and I vacuumed the stairs this morning.
Oh, that's a great idea. Look at that. Now, that's a great. It's really hard to get a vacuum cleaner up the stairs, isn't it? Did you put this? That is. I don't think any other vacuum cleaner does
I
that.
did that.
So you can. What? That is a great. Look at that. It's like a mini vacuum cleaner, great for stairs, and you can't hurt yourself on the stairs with this. No cords to drag
It's
around.
not big and clunky.
Not the long thing. You ever try to do stairs like this? It's kind of awkward. This is right up. That is. You're so smart. Go ahead. I don't think that was in the instruction book, was it? You just invented a whole new genre of stair cleaning products. You're gonna be in the NASCAR Hall of Fame soon.
Oh, good Lord.
That's another story. I'm gonna tell you about that day in the future live, maybe from the hot tub. Hey, how are we gonna hear in the hot tub? We have to wear microphones.
We're not running the bubbles.
Weird. Yeah.
We'll run the bubbles a little bit, and then we'll have to maybe turn them off.
We'll figure out the logistics. That's not your problem.
A boom.
We could. Oh. Whoa! Look at you, so small. We could
I'm
put a
on
bun
fire
right
today.
here. Look, we're done for today because it is Friday, and happy Friday to y'all watching us. Thank you all for joining us for this very special edition of the Family Unit Fresh and Felicia live show here on Amazon Live. Watch us on the other channels. Make sure you mash that like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. You know, that helps us help you. Margarita Torres, thank you for the follow. You are a rock star. We love you, Margarita. I'm about to go have a margarita, but a different kind of margarita, if you know what I mean. It's Friday night. We're going to our favorite Mexican restaurant.
We're also going to go sit in the spa.
We are. We're going to go to Fiesta Azteca El Diablo. So we're probably going to hit 2 restaurants. Hey, Alan, good to see you. I love you, man. You're my man right there. But, we got to, we got to make a round. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all for watching, hanging out with us. And if you like any of these products, all available on Amazon.
That's right.
Remember Prime Day, July, 11th and 12th or 12th and 13th?
11 and 12.
11 and 12 is coming up in a couple of weeks. So mark your calendars for that. Big sales on Amazon on Prime Day. We'll be live, both of us.
That's right.
All right, we're out. Thank you. Y'all have a great weekend. And we'll see you tomorrow from live from our hot tub. How do I end this one?
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, that's TikTok. And now everybody else, YouTube, Facebook, and Amazon, and all you people, we love y'all too. Ah. Wait, how do I do this? Can I go out with our Fresh and Felicia? Y'all.
Welcome to the funniest show in the world, more specifically on Amazon Live. With loads of crafts and cooking, you can follow along. The Fresh and Felicia Show. This is the Fresh and Felicia Show.